March 1st, 2023. Rachel, I received your diary. I got it from a ghost of yours that I encountered in what is now Sweden, 15,000 years ago. I came upon your apparition, and you were a small red orb. That is a good sign. I had to take a break from writing my diary in order to process the information in your various letters that I hadn't yet read. They were rich with plasmic thought structures that were nourishing to reproduce. It was also good to take a break from the diary, to recuperate. Living in a human body can be exhausting. The letters were a good way to keep me from getting distracted. I was able to obtain some of the plasmic residue from where your ghost floated. It was a living ghost, a ghost with a plasmic body. These only occur about once or twice every century on the entire planet. But soon, Rachel, I'm sure you'll get to see even rarer aerial phenomena, such as the plasma bacteria, an atmospheric colony of bacteria that turns into plasmoids. These eventually evolve into a fairly common organism in the late Jurassic, before going extinct after only 500,000 years. And this is not to mention the true flying squid, a squid that evolved the ability to fly using the two fins on their mantle as wings. The squid are about the size of small raptors of their time and can sustain flight for long periods, even engaging in dogfights with birds. They can jet straight upward out of the water to attack birds, and then sustain controlled flight. They eventually evolve the ability to turn into a thermal balloon, maintaining air buoyancy by turning black to heat the air stored in their body in order to hunt for birds from above. They won't appear until the antediluvian, after all humans are gone. You may also experience a deeply rare extrasolar impact event, when a special type of five-dimensional object passing from outside of the solar system ends up colliding with the Earth. This only happens about once every 1 to 2 billion years, but in one instance the event is somehow also visible at about 12 other space-time locations, all spread out tens of millions of years apart. The last of these was observable from Western Europe, 150,000 years ago. I remember the first time I saw one of these events, Rachel, and I thought that I was dying at that location, as it seemed that the entire world was engulfed in flames. In fact, for some period I was convinced I had died. I thought I was just hallucinating the events of the days that followed from any of a number of other locations. But no, I was still there. And nothing changed at all afterward. Perhaps the most spectacular sight is the large indescribable event that occurs in the late human age. After this period of time, there really is a great consciousness shift, and the 3 million people left in the world unite in cosmic harmony. This, along with mycoplasmic brain enhancements developed by the proto-slime, allow humans to unconsciously but collectively summon enormous animals in the sky. These benign animals have the exact semblance of flying saucers, but they are living organisms that feed on clouds. This will happen in the year 6821. That's a mere 5,000 years from now. In deep time, one should be prepared for such strange sights. They happen every once in a very long while. I'm Telesma Blue Orb, and this is my diary. P.S. to all my lovely listeners. Thank you so much for listening. I do not have the capacity to substantiate any of the above claims to anyone who does not have direct access to the hyperdimensional plasma filamentary system. Please press the subscribe button for more of my personal diary, and share this personal diary with your friends. I also have a new Patreon as of July 2023. So please visit my Patreon page and consider becoming a patron. Telesma Blue Orb's Earth Love Diary, copyright 2023 by Telesma Blue Orb and Rachel Nelson. All rights reserved. Peace.